You're listening to IBNX. IBNXradio.com.
IBNX Radio.
You're listening to IBNX. IBNXradio.com.
Introducing real hip-hop, so nice to meet ya. Sounds of the underground, local or from out of town. Real rap, who's up next? Who need to sit down? Happy hour radio, what had you so addicted? Pull one, blow one, zone out, get lifted. If you playing ballin' or bossing, this for the whole team. 7 to 9, a dose of dopeness for you dope fiends.
Dose of dopeness.
Hey.
Hey, okay, yeah. We're missing a voice. Sound DNA has some other things to do, making moves and shaking hands, kissing babies and stuff like that. So today it's just me, the lovely Kayshawn, and we got Trill Savvy sitting in, hopefully for the whole show. I don't know. He's not really talkative, so probably ain't gonna hear him all that much. But anyway, how you guys doing today?
Doing pretty darn good, I have to say, Can't complain. Today was an okay day,
Then why are you doing good if it's an okay day?
I mean, it was it wasn't bad, and it wasn't
So shouldn't you just be doing okay?
No, I mean isn't good okay kind of,
No.
I said I'm doing good, so I'm not
If
excellent.
I found $10 on the ground, this is a good day. If I didn't find any money on the ground, it's an okay day.
My meter of good, for me it's I'm having an excellent day. That's if I found a $10 bill to me, then I'd be I'm having an excellent day.
Well, then you need to put more stock in your days, okay? $10, what's that gonna do? Now you can order the guacamole at Chipotle.
I don't know. I don't really.
No, I don't eat at Chipotle.
After they had that whole
I don't eat any Mexican food.
What did they have? They had a salad. I cannot say that word.
Salmonella?
Yes.
I wasn't eating Chipotle before.
Outbreak. I used I like Moe's.
I'm not a Mexican food advocate. I'm not a Mexican food person.
You're a chicken person.
I mean, they got chicken.
They got lost on the big words. I see.
Whatever. But yes, Trill, how was your day?
It was good. I'm off from work today and tomorrow. So.
Okay, bragging. All right, well, my day was kind of, whatevs. It was one of those whatevs days, But I got, I said, played 2K today. I'm going to go home. I have a game on pause as we speak.
You forgot to say you have a new look.
I have a new look?
Yeah.
I guess. I dyed, Kayshawn dyed my hair.
In his beard.
She made me dye my hair. That's still my hair.
In the tip of his beard, too.
That's still my hair.
But anyways, everybody.
I don't look like Cisco. But, hey, if I could take one thing from Cisco, it definitely wouldn't be his hair. It would be his voice. I wish I could sing a lot. But anyway, guys,
He tries to sing in the car.
You have an excellent show, for you. I know we gave you a taste of guests last week, but, our show, we don't really do that anymore.
Okay. Anyways, you're going to hear our wonderful voices, So after this break, we're going to go right into the grapevine, and you get to hear me even more. So, yeah.
And me interject even more because Sound DNA is not here, so I got to, pick up the slack.
Yeah. So anyways, this is, IBNX hip-hop, NX. So after this break, I'll get back at you. Yeah.
I buy a new car for the bitch. For real. I tear down the mall with the bitch. For real. You can't even talk to the bitch. Nah. She fucking with bosses and shit. Oh God. I pull up in Rarers and shit. Swear. With choppers and Harleys and shit. For real. I be Gucci down. Gucci. You wearing Lacoste and shit. Bitch. Yeah. Montclair. Yeah. Fur came off a belt. Yeah. Yeah. Triple homicide. Put me in a chair. Yeah. In jail. Triple across the plug. We do not play fair. Yeah. Oh God. Got them Draco make you do the chicken head like chingy ching. Walking Neiman Marcus and I spend a light 50. Please proceed with caution, shooters, they be right with me. 21. Bad bitch, cute face and some nice titties. 7500 on a Saint Laurent jacket. Yeah, bitch, be careful when you dumping your action. Bitch, I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. Nah, the streets raised me, I'm a whole bastard. I bought a Rari just so I can go faster. Niggas tryna copy me, they plan catch up. 21. I might pull up in a ghost, no Casper. 21. I been smoking gas and I got no. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 dawg. Yeah, not for real, dawg. 21. Read about the 6, now I got a house in the hill, dawg. 21. Wanna see about it, nigga, get you killed, dawg. Whack. Wanna tweet about me, nigga, get you killed, dawg. Kill, dawg. I'm a real dawg. You a lil dawg. Bill, dawg. Wanna build, dawg. Chasing meals, dawg. Don't write in your bitch like O'Neal, dawg. Yes, I shoot like Reggie Mills, dawg. Chopper sting you like a ill, dawg. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 ready to gun you down. Ruler clips, send a ruler hit, pull up on your bitch. She say that I got a ruler dick. Spray your block down. We not really with that Rura shit. Glock caught now. I don't really get no fuck by who I hit. Yeah, yo bitch, she get jiggy with me. Keep that ciggy with me. Bitch, I'm Mad Max. You know I got Ziggy with me. Keep a Mad Max. Case a nigga wanna get busy with me. Rari matte black. And I got a Bentley with me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 ready to gun you down. 7500 on a Saint Laurent jacket. Bitch, be careful when you dumping your action. I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. The streets raised me, I'm a whole bastard.
Oh, this strip club anthem, nigga, what's up?
Young Money.
Yeah. Me and Mike Will pull up the AOD back to back. Them AMG 63s. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, fuck 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 it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up. I made love to a stripper. First I had to tip her 20,000 once. She said I'm that nigga. I said I'm that nigga, bitch. I already know it. I come with bad weather. They say I'm a storm. VVS is in my chum. That's a Rockefeller chain. I was sending bricks to Harlem back when Jay was still with Dame. I'm in for leave child. I got a protect on. Okay. Got a stripper with me. She picked up the check home. She gon' fuck it up, fuck it up. She don't need makeup. She gon' rake it up. Tell the nigga pay up. She said pay for the pussy, pay for the pussy. Wait for the pussy, wait for the pussy. Ask God to forgive me. Cause I pray for the pussy, pray for the pussy. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, fuck 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 it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up.
Brought out the pink Lamborghini just a race with China. Brought the race to China, just a race in China. Little bad Trini bitch, but she mixed with China. Real thick vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell all my niggas, cut the check, bust it out. Turn your goofy dog. Pow. I'ma do splits on it, yeah, splits on it. I'm a bad bitch, I'ma throw fits on it. I'ma bust it open. I'ma go stupid and be a fits on it. I don't date honey, cookie on tsunami. All my niggas wife me once they get that good punani. I think he need the bunny. I might just let them find me. Never trust a big butt and the smile worth the Ronnie. Rep queens like Supreme, ass web and nitty. Ass been me and Joe. Nigga run me my dough. This game is freezing like it waiting a cow. Nickname is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, fuck 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 it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up. Well, I'm the dope boy, the one they talking about. All these gossiping ass niggas got my name in their mouth. I know the bad bitches, but no niggas who bitches too. They should bleed once a month. Cause that what these bitches do. You a bitch, and your bitch should expose you. All that pillow talking, nigga, that what the hoes do. You a bitch. Word to my nigga short. We won't never write no statement. We ain't showing up in court. Bitch. We don't do no gossiping. We don't do no arguing. We don't beef on social sites. We just hit our target. We don't do no rumors. We don't pay no shooters. You a little bitty bitch. You should work at Hooters. You a old hater. You a fucking cougar. You a and he a, then y'all like twin sisters. Respect your hustle, get your money, baby, win with us. Your boyfriend acting like a, then why you still with I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, bag it up, fuck 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 it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up.
Welcome to the Grapevine with
K-Shine.
Good people who have traveled from villages near and far, lend me your ears.
Hey, and it is the Grapevine with K-Shine. Yeah. All right, so we are gonna get right into it. So, Fast and Furious. Who's a fan of that movie? Anyone in here?
I mean, I haven't seen the last one,
Probably.
but they're
good.
pretty cool.
It's not even about racing no more. But
It's
yeah,
not about
they're
racing
good.
anymore. But to be fair, the title never said it was about racing. It just said Fast and Furious, and that can be anything. Life is fast and furious.
Okay, I don't
You
think
didn't have
that's.
to get
I'm
that
talking
deep.
about the movie.
You didn't have to get that deep.
I know you're doing a little too much right there.
I'm saying cornrow Apollo and whatnot.
What is the meaning of life? That's what the movie is about. So, basically, Fast and Furious, for the people who've been waiting for, the new movie that was supposed to be coming out, it's going to be pushed back.
Waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's fans. I'm a true fan. No, I'm playing. I'm not.
You're a liar.
What's Dwayne The
Stop
Rock
me, my
Johnson's character? His name.
His name is Hobbs.
Spell it.
She was about to say Paul Walker.
I was not about to say no damn Paul Walker.
What's Vin
actor.
Diesel's name?
Huh?
What's Vin Diesel's character's name?
Does it Vin Diesel?
See, really, that's funny.
She's
You
about
know
to say-
Hobbs because that was the whole controversy. The Hobbs
I
movie.
even guessed on that one. Look, okay, so
Toretto.
let me finish
Liar.
show you.
You're a liar.
Okay, so the Fast and Furious
What's
family,
Paul
one
Walker's name on the
person,
movie?
he's furious. I'm not sure if he's fast.
Who?
Ba-doom, psh. And that is sorry.
Ooh.
Okay, listen. Okay, so this
Boo,
is
K-Sean,
Tyrese.
boo.
So shut up. Anyway, so Tyrese, he's really, really, really upset because the
Because he ain't getting that check.
that.
That Skrilla.
Well, he's saying that it's not even about that. It's about more so loyalty. So let me tell the
In that
situation
check.
what's going on. So anyway, so Universal, they scheduled 2 further Fast and Furious films for April 2019 and April 2021, right? So now you're going to have to wait a little longer because they confirmed that the whole Fast and Furious franchise has been delayed a year, and instead they're going to release it for April 10th, 2020, right? So, and the reason, because they gave Dwayne Johnson a spin-off, movie about his life and whatever. So they delayed it a year because of that. So, Tyrese is truly upset. He's been like all on Instagram, just all on social media, like writing whole novels. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like,
So he's in his feelings.
Isn't he known to be in his feelings though?
Of course.
Like, they call him Cry Reese.
Man said the new Keith Sweat and shit.
Yeah,
Always whining.
that's what they call him, Cry Reese. So basically, before the whole situation and whatnot, I was on Instagram and stuff, and like I would go in the shade room, and the shade room would like talk about rumors before it actually was confirmed. They would talk about rumors about The Rock, getting a spinoff movie. And like under the comments, I would see Tyrese, and he would comment like, "Hey man, I've been trying to hit your line. Hey man, I've been trying to call you." And on one of the posts, he put, "If you move forward with that Hobbs movie, you will have purposely ignored the heart-to-heart moment we had in my Sprinter. I don't want to hear from you until you remember what we talked about. I'm on your timeline because you're not responding to my text messages."
That's rich people privilege right there.
Fast
I don't even know what the
family.
heck a Sprinter is.
Fast family is just that, a family. We don't fly solo. And, The Rock, he took that deal. So after that, once again, he's all up on social media, and Tyrese said, "Congratulations to The Rock, your brother-in-law, a.k.a. $7 producing partner," and he's talking to Vin Diesel, "for making the Fast and Furious franchise about you." He's like, "Everybody's coming at me like I'm hating on Dwayne about his spinoff. But the truth is, I just wish he was releasing it at a different time. I'm loyal. I swear I am. It's all about the Fast and Furious family."
2017 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. It's van.
It is.
It's van. They had a heart-to-heart in this van.
I mean, is it
Hopefully
cool
it had
van?
windows.
Is it a cool looking van though?
I mean, it's a Mercedes-Benz van, so that means it's nothing in England.
But anyway,
It's a regular van.
do you guys think that it's really about the Fast and Furious family?
It's about
I mean, I think it's about his check, but you should have read his other
Was a lot of them.
I know, yeah, like he had another one, but like one of them, he was just like, "Hey, big bruh," kind of like somebody was like, "Yo, man, I think The Rock's mad about what you said," so he tried to brush it up a little bit, dress it up. "Hey, yo, man, we family over here." But, I don't think we're going to do problems with Hobbs. Hobbs will, I know Tyrese is...
that people's elbow.
I know Tyrese is all, a soldier in Transformers, but, you're talking about, what's his name? Mitch from Baywatch? What are you talking about?
This is the man who
I
took
think
Stone Cold
Tyrese said he
Stunner's
wasn't a
for living.
fan of Baywatch.
Yeah, because because he wanted to be Green Lantern.
And he called the Hobbs movie.
Hey, he wanted
And
to be
he's
Luke
not going to be
Cage.
John Stewart.
He
wanted to be Luke
hashtagged
Cage,
the
too.
Hobbs movie. It was like Hobbs, hashtag Hobbs epic failure or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. So, really,
This man Tyrese wants his own standalone movie, but nobody cares about the comic relief guy. He doesn't get his own movie.
look, all
He's
I
probably
have to
gonna
say,
die
he doesn't even
off
have a
like
huge
Han.
role. That's the thing. He doesn't even have a huge role.
Yes, he does. In Fast and Furious?
Yeah. He
Okay,
doesn't-
you obviously haven't watched the last
No,
couple.
not like a
Liar,
big role.
caught in
No,
a
not
lie.
like-
He was introduced into the whole series as the supporting
No,
role,
he-
like
I
as one of the
thought he
lead
came in,
roles.
like the third, maybe I'm
The
thinking
second
about somebody
movie?
else.
Stop lying.
Look, stop
Look at
talking,
you.
okay? You're losing
Oh.
credibility. Credibility the more you
I
talk.
didn't think, in my opinion, I didn't think his role was
Yo,
like
what was it?
huge.
He's part of the group.
Anyway, so we gotta keep it on
What was
moving.
his last album? He better come out with that Black Rose too. Since he want some money so damn bad.
So I just have to say that maybe he should stop talking because you don't want them to kill you off in the next Fast.
Like
and
it did
Furious.
Han. Who knows what he said? But he got killed in Tokyo Drift.
Or
But he-
blackmail or blackballed or whatever they call it.
What?
Blackballed. Yeah.
Yeah, like
You know
Monique. she got an Oscar or Oscar nomination, and we haven't heard from her since.
And what, like, The Rock is like the second highest.
That has nothing to do with anything.
I don't know. He probably has strings, so Tyrese talks a little too much. You know,
Rock ain't worried about him, man.
But anyways, look,
He's
Rock
working out
ended
an eclipse in the sun.
Look, he sent back like a clapback video, right? And he had like a chain over his neck. He did a couple push-ups and whatever, and he was like, "Big dogs eat, little dogs or little crying dogs get sent out on the porch," or something crazy
Who
like
said
that.
that?
That's what The Rock said.
Look, man, The Rock, don't junk talk, okay?
So, you know,
don't junk talk unless you're in a ring, okay? That's the only time you can junk talk.
You better call that man a jabroni and get that man to work for. Man said,
Look,
I heard Tyrese talking about The Rock.
so anyways, in other news, Nelly, it's getting
No,
hot.
Stop it. Don't you dare.
Don't do it on the fly, okay? You need to go home and write.
Okay. Anyway, so Nelly. So basically, you know, if you guys have not heard, he has been accused of second-degree rape. A rape charge and second-degree charge. Yeah,
Quiet
that's
as a mouse.
second degree. Huh?
No, just the room is quiet. It sucks.
Yeah, it does, and it's very serious. He was arrested. You know, of course, he bailed himself out, and he went on Twitter to say how he was innocent, and he's gonna make sure that, you know, his lawyers, you know, are involved in this whole situation. He said he would never do anything like that. So basically, the story was the accuser. She said that she met Nelly at a club while she and her friends were drinking alcohol. She got tipsy, was invited to an after party on the rapper's tour bus that was parked in a Walmart parking lot. She said that she was in the room with Nelly when he tried to have sex with her. She said when she refused, he told her to shut up and forced himself on her without a condom. And, you know, she was raped. After that, she got kicked off the bus, and he threw $100 at her because she would not refuse hush money. So
What? He threw $100 at her.
$100 isn't hush money.
What is this man, Ted DiBiase? Sticking $100 bills in the mouth like, what's wrong?
Ric Flair, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Not Ted DiBiase.
Man started elbowing the hundreds.
that's like basically, you know, the whole thing. So they're looking into this, and, you know, there's different people who are on different sides. You know, of course, there's some, you know, people who are on her side, because, like, why would she tell a story like that? But then you have, like, you know, people like T.I. and people like Akon who's saying, you know, Nelly would never do anything like that. Like, they're on his side. And I was actually watching this post. T.I. made an interesting point, which we're going to talk about later. But he said something to the extent of basically what happens to women who accuse someone of rape and then only to find out that, you know, they were lying. So that's something we're definitely going to talk about.
But yeah, we don't know if this woman is lying, but, like, if he did force himself on her with no condom, shouldn't there be evidence? I mean, like, I know, like, it goes away if you don't go to the police after a certain time. But if you got raped by Nelly, wouldn't you be like, okay, I'm about to go to the police or to the hospital and then can get a rape kit? Like, like if you wait till, I mean, no, never mind, I know.
I mean,
rape is just such a sensitive topic.
He got arrested, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I don't get that. So, like, what? Did they have proof? Should they have proof? Because I feel like somebody can just say he raped me, and then they just like, okay, if you're famous enough, just like, okay, but we gotta arrest you.
Well,
it's like,
we don't. I mean, it's gonna be like more details later. They're investigating it, but I hope, you know, that wasn't the case.
I mean, like, can you arrest somebody without having evidence? You can't do that. Yeah. I mean, like, can you arrest somebody without putting evidence out to the world?
It's been done before.
I know it's been done before, but
I don't know. We're gonna see, like, you know, later on. And what happens with that whole thing.
In the weeks coming.
Yeah, weeks coming. But last but not least, Eminem, you know? So,
the Eminem.
the Eminem. Right now, he's been, like, all in headlines or whatever. If you guys did not watch the BET Hip Hop Awards, he, you know, basically, like, did a spoken word rant freestyle.
Go ahead and call it what it was. It was murder is what he did.
Murder, you
Eminem
know, about
does not
Donald
do
Trump.
spoken word. He just does acapella freestyles.
I don't know.
Don't you dare say it was spoken
No,
word.
it was nice. It was nice.
Death,
It was
it was
nice.
destruction.
I'm not, listen, guys, whoever's listening, I'm not trying to diss him or nothing. It was
nobody
nice.
snapping after
But
that.
it was like his flow was, his flow was different. But anyway, so, you know, there's rumors in the streets, whatever, and it's actually been confirmed he's supposed to be dropping an album on November 17th, you know, and they're saying because of this freestyle that his album might be an anti-Donald Trump album, but I don't really know if that's true or not. People are just making speculation, you know. So, I guess we're gonna see, you know, more about that. But he's been like appearing on different like singles. Like he was on Pink's new album, Beautiful, a song she did, Revenge. He was on there, and you know, stars have been giving him props. Snoop Dogg said he was black. You know, he already knew he was black, but now after that whole BET rant, BET freestyle, he's definitely, you know, definitely got his black card.
What are you talking about? Eminem's been talking about presidents and people of political power since he came to the rap game.
Just forget what he said about Bill Clinton.
Anyways, that concludes the Grapevine with K-Sean. Yeah, and of course.
That's so cute.
And of course, if you want to go ahead and, you know, call in and add your little 2 cents on any of the topics we spoke about, go ahead and call in at 678-688-4269. Yeah. Haha, I'm done.
And that was the Grapevine, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe. It's a vibe. And that's a vibe. Yeah. Yeah. That's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe. And that's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe, yeah. Yeah, that's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah. Late night. Oh, it's a vibe. Let me slide. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah. Dim the lights. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah. Get high. It's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah. It's a vibe. Don't you lie. Your pussy dripping, gushing, dripping down your thighs. It's a vibe. Get high. Digging deep while I'm looking in your eyes. Vibe is the realest. I know you feel it. It's a vibe. Different vibe. It's my vibe, nigga. All the bitches like it. Okay, so I got the ambience just where I want it. And if you get paid, it's solely based on your performance. My ego is enormous like my crib in California. If you ain't got no heart, man, you're gonna need a donor. Now I said I'm from the corner of the ATL. Well, we got that clientele, little boy paper trails. Broke so many bells down that I'm shell shocked. A hell Glock soul rocks by the mailbox. Got a vibe, make a yellow chick turn the neck. Got a vibe, make a cougar wanna spin a check. Got a vibe, make a Asian wanna bite you. Got a vibe, make Italian want Versace. Carbon copies get declined. I'm the pioneer. Beat that pussy up. I need riot gear. Any volunteers? Gas in a zip block. Now that's loud and clear. This one out of here. This is our year.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Oh, that's a vibe. Yeah, yeah. That's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah, yeah. It's a vibe. Am I your type? Pussy tight. Maybe I'll spend the night. Yeah, yeah. That's a vibe. What's it, why? That's the type of shit I like. Yeah, yeah. That's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe. Yeah, yeah. It's a vibe. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Another one. We the best music. DJ Khaled.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag. Rocket with it on the brown. Like, when I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down a notch. Cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Let's go.
I hope you know I'm for the taking. You know this cookie's for the bag. Kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Cause you done beat it like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rockin' with ya. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around, time to hit with ya. I know I get wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Hey, I heard that pussy for the taking. I heard it got these other niggas going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Fuck you till you burned out, cremation. Make it cream, yeah, Wu-Tang. Throw that ass back, bouquet. Call me and I could get it, you say. I could tell you gone off the door, say. Oh, yeah. Careful, mama, why what you say? You talking to me like your new babe. You talking like you trying to do things. Now that pipe got her running like she Usain, baby. You made me drown in it, ooh, touche, baby. I'm carrying that water, Bobby Boucher, baby. And you know I'ma slaughter like I'm Jason. Busted, why you got it on safety? White girl wear shit on brown liquor. I probably shouldn't be around you. Cause you get wild. You looking like it's nothing that you won't do. What you won't do? Hey girl, that's when I told you.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
DJ Khaled.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
And we're back.
Hey.
And this is another, I'm not going to say else, okay?
Discussion?
Yes, okay, there we go. It's another one of those. And this time we're going to talk about women who lie. I mean, like women who get raped versus women, you know, who lie about rape allegations.
I like the way you worded
Women
it.
who get raped.
Yeah.
You mean what happens to women? Like,
I mean, yeah, we can talk about like, I feel like that's a part of the conversation, but like, I just don't want to just talk about women who lie about like what happens to women who lie about rape allegations without actually having to talk about women who actually, because there are a lot of percentage, because there's way more women that get raped than the women that's going around lying.
Okay, so basically, let me tell you where this question, came from. So, in the story that I told about, the whole Nelly situation, and right now he's being accused of raping a female. Excuse me. So anyways, T.I., he was sitting in his little barber chair getting he allegedly raped someone. So T.I. had something to say as he was getting the fresh cut, in his barber seat or whatever. And he said, "What the F happens after the mother," he cusses a lot in this. But anyways, he said, "What happens after someone lied?" Nah, he cussed a couple times.
Some of them
can't say
wasn't even
everything.
curse words. They were
Listen,
like
let me finish my
fillers.
question. So he said,
Because
what
he's Southern.
happens to, someone who lies, a female who lies about getting raped? What happens to her after the fact? Because if a man gets accused of rape, that is like forever on them. But even like after it was proven that they didn't rape that person, like still that is like their mark. It's like their target. So what happens to a woman if she lies on someone and says that someone raped her when that person did not? He feels like they should get punished a little bit more. There should be more severe consequences for that.
See, like I think rape is like really, like when it comes to males getting accused, really tricky. Cause when women say this guy raped me, it's like more so it's like, okay, why would she lie about this? She's a female, and like people view female as like in strength wise inferior to men, even though Ronda Rousey can just knock me out one hit. But anyway, like
man.
but the majority of women are like strength wise and inferior to men, so it's easy for a guy to get the upper hand. And so like when they say this guy raped me, they always blast it over the news. This guy raped this woman without any proof. It's like it's kind of like what happened to Bill Cosby. Not saying that Bill Cosby didn't do it, but like when it would happen, everybody just hung this guy before his trial was even he was even in trial.
He was guilty.
So it's just like like as soon as you have like possible rapists, it's like public opinion just like he's a rapist.
Yeah.
So that's just on you forever. Like I think even a year or two ago was like the dudes from like Brownsville projects in New York. Like it was like a dad and a daughter walking in the park, and then these three dudes came, and then the woman and the girl said that they raped her, and then it was all over the news and stuff like that. And they put their names in the newspapers and stuff like that, so like you knew who they was and stuff like that. And then turns out later she was lying. Turns out she was having sex with her dad. Then the guys came, and then they said, "Yo, can we join in?" And then she said, "Yeah." And then the guy went.
Whoa, that took a dark turn right
What
there.
story is this, man?
Yo, you ain't heard?
Hell no.
It was all no.
I was not expecting that.
It was all no, but yeah. This happened. It's happened in New York in Brownsville projects. Yeah, this actually happened. But yeah, it's like they was hanging these three young black dudes who only thing they did was ask and they get some, and she said yeah.
Wait, hold on. She was.
And then she lied and said that she was got raped because she didn't want nobody to find out she was having sex with her dad.
Wait, hold on. Do you say they're like out in like a public place?
Yeah, there was that. Yeah,
a
there was in a
park?
yeah.
They were at a park having sex.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
Look, man, the world is crazy. Okay, and New York is even crazier. But yeah, like things like this. But yeah, it's like things like this happens. But I still don't know what happened to that girl. Like I don't even know her name.
Her name is forever slandered, man.
Yeah, but like I don't. Yeah,
so
but
her name is what?
Forever slandered because she lied.
Like I don't know the girl that lied on Tupac that said that he raped her.
Even Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I don't know the girl. I mean, well,
that was Robin Givens.
It's Robin Givens, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
She's an actress.
No, that played out. Got all that mad money and shit.
Yeah, and now and she made quite a few bucks, and we don't know this. Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
See, look, I don't know a lot about Mike Tyson's life, so I look forward to J.B. Fox showing me what happened.
I'm actually excited.
But yeah, speaking of rape, I don't even know this Nelly girls, person, because like like somebody who says like this person raped me, and like they like the male can like his name can get blasted all over the news, but yet you're just gonna hide the name of the person who's slandering the name, even if he did it, like why are you hiding?
You want them to release a name too?
Yeah, it's not fair because if it figures out that it's untrue, then it's like that lady should get dragged just like Nelly's getting dragged.
But let's say like it is true though, like that is a very sensitive matter. So the reason why they do that is because like as a woman who's like, hey, I just got raped, I'm pretty sure she does not want to be all in the media or whatever. So and so was raped. Like,
yeah, but like I think
anyway though. I mean, indirectly she's still in the media, kind of. Like what you saying? Just
Yeah.
her name isn't in it.
When it comes to high profile people like this, I feel like there's like a different thing. I know that there's like guys who get lied on to, you know, like in regular life, but I feel like these people, like in the world of today and how easily, like if you have like social media and stuff like that, it's easy to get people on your side. So these people are like targets. You know, they're walking targets. You catch somebody in the wrong time, you catch somebody slipping. Somebody like Akon said, it could have been Nelly's friend.
Oh yeah,
And
they did
then just because you were not going to get as much like attention saying it's Nelly's friend or Nelly's entourage, you're going to say Nelly raped me.
Yeah, I understand. They're targets on every like level. People with high profile names or whatever. But like I definitely do agree, like, you know, somebody who does lie and say, hey, you know, this person raped me and they actually didn't. I definitely feel like there should be like harsher consequences, because I mean that is ruining someone's life. Like, let's say Nelly actually did not rape this young woman, like that's gonna ruin. I don't know. Do you think this is gonna ruin Nelly's career?
I mean,
well, not career, but his name. Like even after the fact, they're gonna be like, oh, you raped that female.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
like
the way media spins it.
It's possible. I mean, like if it like just goes on and it's just long and drawn out, you know, his sponsorships can pull out because they don't want to be attached to this, you know, like drama stuff like that. It's like, do you like women
already?
But see, that's the thing.
It's like, does anybody know of like women who lie about this stuff like go to jail? Like, do they go?
Yeah.
Yeah, a false report. It's like that's defamation on the the highest level.
Going back to what you said, Kayshawn, about him, like his fame and all that, if he would ever recover. I mean, possibly it could, because like Kobe Bryant, the same thing happened to him when he was accused of raping and all that.
Was it a lie?
Was it a lie?
Yeah.
Wait, what was it a lie that
he raped the girl? You don't know.
Yeah.
So,
what were you saying?
So he changed his number.
Man said, look, we're not gonna get into that, okay? But yeah, when he was accused of raping all that, they hated him in the NBA. Like for like years, they hated him. Every game he went to, they booed him. But then it was like after like a certain point, you already know how he ended. People loved him again. So it's just like I think
he dropped 81.
Of course, it's Kobe Bryant we're talking about. That's a different story.
What do you mean Kobe Bryant we're talking about?
Like
before
Nelly,
he dropped 81, it's Kobe Bryant we're talking about.
EJ, but she said that's where Nelly went wrong. Where did he go wrong?
He didn't drop the 81.
Before the rape.
Yeah.
My God.
Okay.
Before
people
the
can't really hear what EJ just said. She said Nelly messed up because he peaked before his rape. He's supposed to rape and then he's supposed to come out with hot and hair.
Oh my God.
I want to send out disclaimers that I don't know any of these people in this room.
Yes, you do.
Speaking of.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say? You want to clear up what you said?
EJ's not even in the room.
She's like, EJ said that we didn't say it, but I put it out there and we're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's funny that you said that because I was actually recording while you said it.
But and then even like earlier, what you were saying, Apollo, there was a comment that was made in the room by a person who's in the room but who's really not in the room. She was like, you know, you can charge or press charges against someone, well, you know, a female or whatever, who accused you of rape, because that's like defamation or slander. Defamation and slander.
But you know, EJ brings up an interesting point that kind of like changes the direction of this conversation. It's like when people do get like charged for like criminal stuff, like rape and stuff like that, and then and they're like professional athletes or entertainers and stuff like that, and then they come out with like a dope song or great performances or win a championship or you know, or Super Bowl or something like that. Like people just forget. Like Ben Roethlisberger was charged for rape as well, and like Big Ben just, you know. Yeah, it took Mike Tomlin, and Mike Tomlin took him to the Super Bowl, and like people just tend to just like leave that out of everything. Like all these domestic abuse cases that are all in the NFL, people rarely bring up Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh yeah, tell me about it, man. Especially Floyd Mayweather, bro. He's the main one. He gets away with all of that shit.
He's not the main one.
Hey, I see it all the time.
He's the main one.
Every time I get on SportsCenter, bro, I see it all the time. This man Stephen A. He ignores the fact that Floyd Mayweather beat his wife. Don't want to bring it up.
But I think I think that's a lot of people though. Like as far as domestic domestic abuse goes, which is not rape, but I guess it qualifies in some form or fashion, as maybe. But you know, like football player, like of any sport, football is probably the most, like, probably by far that has the most cases of that. Like even right now, the running back for the Dallas Cowboys is going through that. Zeke Elliott, 5 different days or instances of domestic abuse, even though they probably think there's discrepancies in the girlfriend's story. But you know, like she's like they're going through that now. It's like in a couple years before that, it was like Greg Hardy, the lineman for the Dallas Cowboys, and
that nigga crazy.
Huh?
In the little short
you talking about Ray Rice?
His wife in the elevator.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
running back. You know, yeah. You know, they're probably gonna blame it on what's it called, DMT, something like that.
It's called CTE.
Look, I'm gonna interrupt for a second.
I don't know what it is. What?
I'm gonna interrupt for a second just to say, you know, if you do want to add in your 2 cents to this conversation, go ahead and call 678-688-4269. Yeah, now continue, Apollo.
Yeah, what? You said CTE?
CTE.
Is that like the head injury, like from repeated? Yeah. It's like, that's a problem. I really don't have much to add on that because I feel like if I go through that, it's going to derail it to even further than we already have.
We're already in uncharted territory, man.
Okay, well then, look, CTE, like I don't understand why we even play the sport if it's repeated head injuries cause people to kill their whole family, like Chris Benoit, a wrestler whose finishing move was a diving headbutt. Like if people like it's 2017. Why the heck are we injuring ourselves to the point of mental illness?
What?
Because that's what people want to see, man.
Talking about rape?
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry.
See, I said we were in uncharted territory.
By the way, you know, Cell is in the house. You know.
Oh. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Well, then, if he's in the house, what is that? What do you think should happen to women who lie about rape?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
They say quick cut.
Well, I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, but like, why? Yeah, but why wait for his answer? Like, do you guys want to come and speak on it? Like the 2 lovely young ladies in the studio. Come on, please. Keep it going. No.
Oh my God.
Stop being scared. Come up here.
What did he say? I'll read it. You ain't gotta read it. He said, kill him. So I guess that means
that's horrible.
So I guess that means that he thinks that
it's live, so you still got it.
Yeah. Oh. So I don't know. I guess that means that he means that they should get the death penalty. You know, they should get the lethal injection, which I don't know.
I doubt.
I think that's a little too much.
I mean,
there.
you know, like I heard a liar, pants on fire, but that's
okay.
just,
Well
like,
then,
that's
fine.
too
Question
far.
for Sel: a guy rapes a woman, should you know, they get the death penalty as well?
I mean, I would assume
penalty.
Tongue
tied penalty.
Tongue tied, nasty.
Yeah, I think that like anybody would agree that a guy, you know, doing that should die. But anyway, okay, look, we kind of running out of time on this topic. Anybody got any final thoughts?
Man,
he said no. By the way.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, so.
It's a double standard.
That is double standards right there.
No one deserves a death penalty. Okay.
I'm confused. Kill the woman that lies.
Okay. Anyway, this guy's confused. Anyway, final thoughts?
We talked about so much. You know, first, you know, we covered the rape, and then we covered like sports, and then like mental health issues.
That's the last thing I remember. CTE.
So I guess to the topic that we first started off with, like just as I said before, like I don't really know, like there needs to be harsher consequences, you know, to anyone who falsely accuses someone of rape. Like I don't think there should be any double standards, regardless if it's a female, you know, or a male when it comes to falsely accusing someone of rape. Oh, and EJ is in the house and she wants to add her 2 cents.
Okay, really? Literally what we're doing? Final thoughts.
Only because of what Kayshawn just said. With regard to harsher penalties for women who accuse people of rape or whatever, I think that the dilemma with that comes in because just because you accuse somebody of rape, it doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't do it, even if they're found not guilty. You know what I mean? So if someone goes to trial or whatever and they're found not guilty of rape, we know that there are some people who get off on things that they have actually done. Agree. Us, society, will look at that woman probably and be like, she lied, you know, because this man was found not guilty. So you have to think about, you know how they already say, like, a lot of women don't come forward when they're raped because people don't believe them. So that's why I think,
especially with bigger names too, like
especially for celebrities, you know, celebrities get off.
Not that last white dude that got off because him and the judge had the same fraternity. What's his name? Brock something.
Yeah.
That guy.
But we know he did it because he was caught in the act. But I'm just saying, there are women. I mean, there are guys, or rape can go either way. But there are people who get off on their rape charges. It doesn't mean that they didn't do it. But the woman would probably, or the man, whoever's accusing, the accuser would still probably get looked at as lying. You know what I mean? So that's why I think that there aren't like super harsh punishments for them. But like I said, I mean, I watch a lot of SVU. I do know that there are charges filed if they are caught in the lie for like
so you're saying in general, so that's why, mainly because like even if they do get off,
we look at them as we look at with Bill Cosby and those, and well, not we. I don't know who thinks Bill Cosby did it and who thinks Bill Cosby didn't, but we look at a lot of those women and be like, they lying. And Bill probably did slip the pill. You know what I mean? Like,
all these women, those women that came out,
but we still look at them like that. So
just want to give a quick shout out to Jansen, saying that we the top 3 shows in the network. Shout out to Topics on Fridays.
Yeah, so I mean that's okay, that's where I stand.
But
thanks, CJ.
Trill, last thoughts.
I think they should be able to get punished. The person that accuses, even if they're the person they're accusing is found out not to have raped them, it should be a like a penalty for them too. But I don't understand. I don't see what kind of penalty that can be, like other than like defamation of character. It needs to be something harsher than that.
I say anybody my final thought is that anybody who like gets like there's definitive proof that you're lying, you know, because like EJ said, there's some people that like EJ said that there's some people that like just just lose the suit and you know, just like the jury like just decided that that they're not guilty. But if there's definitive proof that you're lying, I think that there should be like some kind of, you know, 10, 15 years situation going on, because you're really attempting to rule somebody's life for financial gain. 10 to 15 years. Because if you succeed in your plan, it's like if you succeed in your plan, because if you're like, you know, because if you're 20, you know, you get out when you're like 40, 35, something like that, you know.
You're gonna feel 70, bro, by the time you get out.
Well, hey, you know, Frank Lucas, you know, ruined a lot of lives, and he was in jail for a long time.
Okay.
I was gonna say something serious just now, but go ahead.
She ruined a lot, but yeah. That's my take on it, and yes, this is Dope Discussion. Keshawn, you can say
Dope Discussion?
Yes,
and we're on Hip Hop and Next.
Hey!
Dopeness. We'll be right back with Would You Rather.
Ooh.
Well, damn, we still playing that.
Plan your next occasion with Four Marie's Catering and Events. With their team of 4 beautiful hostess, Four Marie's focuses on excellent service, delicious food, and lasting memories. Let Four Marie's make your next occasion memorable without all the stress. Before you plan your next occasion, give Four Marie's a call. No occasion is too big or too small. Use promo code IBNX10 for 10% off your first event. Call 404-474-2600 or visit 4mcatering.com today.
Pull up in a lamb and a
finna drive you crazy. Had to cut her off cause the bitch too lazy. She wanna ride the wave, but my wave's too wavy. And your car too slow, you need to drive Miss Daisy. Jumped out the fence like fuck you, pay. Got a foaming in the mouth like the bitch got raped. Got me running out the spot like the spot got raided. Cause I'm so much different than the nigga you dated. Smiling in the camera like bitch, I made it. Big goo walk, got the whole club faded. Got a bitch so bad that my ex bitch hate it. Tell me how you feel when you see me shame. Nah, you don't call me, baby. We ain't finna go to the mall, Miss Lady. You miss me leaning in the stand tall, Miss Lady. Like, can you take it all, Miss Lady? Never get a love like this. Never ever meet a thug like this. Never met a plug like this. Never seen a nigga in a club like this. Never hug like this. Never pulled as a spade in a tub like this. Never got drugged like this. Or beat from the back on the rug like this.
What? Talk about how crazy I drove you. Talk about how crazy you drove me. Talk about them favors you owe me. Talk about them. Talk about them lies you told me. Talk about true colors you showed me. Talk about them. What? Talk about how crazy I drove you. Talk about how crazy you drove me. Talk about them favors you owe me. Talk about them. Talk about them lies you told me. Talk about true colors you showed me. Talk about them. Hey, lil' mama said she fuck with me tough, yeah. Lil' mama said she fuck with me tough, yeah. Her ex-boyfriend words cut deep. Hey, young Tiller in the cut, yeah. Hey, young Tiller going up, yeah. At your head with it uppercut, yeah. I'm still on the motherfucking come up. But y'all already know where I'm from, yeah. Straight from the 502, hey. Southside dirty, I crew, hey. Now they watch all my moves, hey. Every little thing that I do and say. My old bitch said she need closure. I just think she won't get closer. I just think she wants some exposure. Tell people how crazy I drove her. Tell people all the dreams I sold her. I'm sorry you cannot lean on my shoulder. I already got too many burdens. Most of them I just get in my turning. I got too many niggas in my face now. This ain't the time nor place now. This for my niggas that stay down. Fuck all you niggas that won't hate now. What? Talk about how crazy I drove you. Talk about how crazy you drove me. Talk about them favors you owe me. Talk about them. Talk about them lies you told me. Talk about true colors you showed me. Talk about them. What? Talk about how crazy I drove you. Talk about how crazy you drove me. Talk about them favors you owe me. Talk about them. Talk about them lies you told me. Talk about true colors you showed me. Talk about them.
Dollar. Gucci. Bird. Whew. It's Wizard.
It's like a setup, a lot of games, a lot of suckers with colorful names. I'm so-and-so, I'm this, I'm that, but they all just wick, whack.
Black sheep, the real black sheep told me,
Yeah, bitch, I'm a killer. I shoot you in your face. Cheer, cheer. Everybody gonna die. Cheer, cheer.
Now show me wax on, wax off.
Yeah. They ain't gonna like you. They ain't gonna like me. I been getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back. I done spent a whole lot of time overseas. Doubling my money cause you know I want cheese. I've been in my hometown playing with the keys when it fell off the boat. Yeah, I'm talking about Belize. I know it's a whole lot of niggas that was hating. I know it's a whole lot of bitches that was taken. So I shut the niggas up, bitches feeling us. Always knew that I was sick, so I had to stay patient. Taking over summer, nigga, tell me what's the bid. Hurt you still cuffing, nigga, tell me what it is. You ain't paying no bills, buying no bags, buying no heels. Goddamn, let a bitch live. All I see is 20s, 50s, 100s. If it ain't quarter mil, fuck the whip. I don't want it, about to make these niggas sick to the stomach. I been getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back. She was acting stingy, now she wanna give it up. Fast like OT, I'ma live it up. Now my ex-girl tryna make me jealous cause she got a new nigga. She don't know that I don't give a fuck. I got me a deal, but I'm still in the street. Heard a couple niggas talking like they got beef. They forgot sesame, teriyaki sauce with the rice on the side. Sweaty pussy nigga sweet. I got all this money on my motherfucking mind. Diamonds in my dial, I can't even see the time. All my niggas pull up, please don't let me bang the line. And they super extra when them niggas off the line. All I know is Bloods, Crips, Power Rules. I'm a West Side nigga, don't get it fucked up. Niggas sick cause they thought I locked up. I been getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back. I been getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back.
And
drum roll, please.
We're back with another segment of Wax On, Wax Off. Well, I dig in the crates and used to find records with wax sauce, but now I just find records with just hit for some reason. That song you just listened to was OT Genesis, Everybody Mad. And you know what? For some reason, I cannot find the lyrics anywhere for the love of me. I went on like 3-4 different sites and they kept saying, unfortunately, the lyrics have not been submitted for this. So, the usual lyric breakdown that I give, which by usual, I mean, occasionally, you're not going to get today. So you're just going to get a feeling. When I play, I was listening to a few different songs on the way to the station today. So, sometimes Wax On, Wax Off is a rush job. And, listen to, some T Grizzly, listen to some I don't remember because this song kind of overshadowed everything. Because as soon as it came on, the beat came on, it was real West Coast. I did not even know OT Genesis from the West Coast. But OT Genesis, I will give you, props for somehow staying with one.
Okay.
Staying with one, man. You came in our lives with Coco. Then, you had that, Push It. Mm-hmm. And now you go
push it.
And now there's Everybody Mad. Which may I point out has no ad-libs. Oh, yeah, Thick. Thick.
Oh, I thought
there's
you
also
said
another
got
song
thick.
in
I
there
was like-
before Push It. And Thick. Oh, yeah, Cut It. I forgot about Cut It.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
I just imagine that this man does not get more props as being like one of the more consistent new guys. But anyway, like, man, I added this track had no ad-libs. No ad-libs. He been getting to the money. Everybody mad. First thing that caught me was the cover art. The cover art was a whole bunch of emojis in a box. It was a whole bunch of mad face emojis, and in the middle it had the money sign. Aha, da da da. Everybody mad. And I was like, that is appealing.
Didn't it have like dollar bills and the eyes or something like that?
The dollar signs, yeah. Like the dollar sign emoji, whatever. La 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 la. But yeah.
Okay.
The song had that West Coast, bop, the doom, 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 boom, boom. That whole vibe going like that. The chorus was very catchy. I'll be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Who doesn't want to feel like that? Who doesn't want to feel like everybody's mad at them? Because everybody got haters, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I got any,
I got some haters.
You ain't got none, EJ? I know you're lying. But anyway, yeah, like
she beat them all up.
Yeah, she
beat
them
all up. But that just
haters.
makes them hate you more if you beat them all up.
They respect her.
Okay. She's an anime character now.
Yeah, right.
Man said they joined her team. but nah, yeah. Like the song was geared toward a lot of haters. I guess maybe because if I had to break it down, do my little physiological. I don't know, Dr. Phil. I'm pretty sure I messed up that word.
Go ahead and
I
get
would
your
say
Dr.
it's
Phil
because
on.
I would say this is a song geared toward the people that don't put OT Genesis in the bracket of newer artists who's more consistent. Because even before, like a Lil Yachty and Uzi, who probably are more successful than him as far as like where their records, how far they've gone. Mm-hmm. But like he came in kind of around the same time as a little as a rich homie. And he's still coming here making music. I was love with the Coco. I remember that was like 13, 14?
2014.
2014?
I think so.
That's a long time ago in music year, especially because music, like these newer guys, they kind of just burn out fast. Like I went to a Rich Homie concert 2-3 days ago. A3C, Dr. Dopeness was there. Rich Homie Quan was, performing all his hits. Like, man did a lot of stuff, man. Where'd you go?
Man, said, who are you? Why are you on stage?
I didn't even know who it was. He shaved his braids. I was like, who is that guy?
Yeah, I was confused too.
But back to this song. Okay, look, I had to send it to the toxicologist. He came back with it. And the song, I'm gonna read it down. Okay, disclaimers on the top of the head. All right. Because
you're gonna get 110% today.
110%. First of all, it's always 100%. Okay, do not doubt my percentages.
We're about to see today. Go ahead.
Shit. Okay, you can count.
We're recording.
Is that 100%? Zach sucks. But the song is. The song is 15% envious, 25% jealousy.
Okay, doing good so far.
10%. Shut up.
What?
Is that 10% money? All right. 50.
No. Stop that. Go.
Oh my gosh. Why are you playing it safe?
Stop the 50%.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
You're playing it safe because you're scared you're going to mess up.
Put your little 13 and weird numbers in. 13,
come on, do it.
Okay, fine.
27.
He's what? 27% angry face emojis. You guys want me to make up the toxicology report? I had it in my head.
Nah. You was trying to do it too
right now.
easy.
13%. First of all, stop that. 13%.
Making him nervous.
Desire. I'm making up stuff right now.
Desire.
Because I had something in my head, and you guys said no, do more challenging percentage. What
Add some decimals in there. Maybe some fractions.
Round that shit to the highest decimal,
Said
bruh.
2.5%.
That's it, man. That's what we trying to hear.
K-Sean and 2.5% Trill. All right. This has been wax on, wax off. You guys are satisfied?
You damn right.
I got 5%
right.
and 5% dope. Okay, 5% dope.
God. Dude, we
How you
gotta
guys
watch
gonna
him in his
hijack my
numbers.
segment?
We gotta watch you with your numbers.
This is
man.
IBNX. This is IBNX. Also Dopeness on Hip Hop and Next. We'll
Hey.
be right back with Would You Rather. This time I promise.
Play with that pussy like peekaboo, 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 play with that money like peekaboo, play with these bitches like peekaboo, broke ass bitch ass nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do, peekaboo, 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 nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do. Red eye, red eye, red eye, red eye, red eye, on his nose like Rudolph. Pull up to the scene all white with the roof off, take that little bitch to the roof. Fuck it, then fuck on her sister, I'm ruthless. Chill on the 6 when I'm fucking on Poochie. That bitch was ugly, but pussy on smoothie. Play with that kitty like hello. Take a step back, then I bust it out, bust it out, bust it like mellow. Aiming at you and your fellows. My new bitch yellow, she blow that dick like a cello. Fuck it, then send that bitch, I'm on the metro. Ooh, young nigga fly like a pigeon. Versace friends, they be hiding my vision. Make sure all my niggas eat, that's the mission. No more wishing, I'ma go get it, I got it. Play with that pussy like peekaboo, 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 play with that money like peekaboo, play with these bitches like peekaboo, broke ass bitch ass nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do, peekaboo, 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 nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do.
Open your eye, bitch, you see all this money. Make that little bit, tape a boot to a stomach. You not the gang, we don't kick it or punt it. Jip out the Raven, I read the Titanic. Look at the numbers, mechanics ain't frontin'. I came from the link with the jail, I got punished. Ooh, pulling the front for the Kruger. Wow, my niggas turn barracuda. You capping, I came from trapping. I used to have the dope stashed in the cabinet. Mama couldn't tell me shit, what was my daddy? Look at my paddock, I'm flexing on petty. I put the pussy the first time I met it. Won't give you no credit, you ate it spaghetti. I cut the brick with my daddy. Married the money, the bitch wasn't ready.
Play with that pussy like peekaboo, 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 play with that money like peekaboo, play with these bitches like peekaboo, broke ass bitch ass nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do, peekaboo, 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 nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do.
Gray, drop top Audi, 2013. White cocoa, butterfly wings, 2K17. Ice, came out the machine. Ice, came out the machine. Ice baby, Draco, Uzi, Tommy gun, SK, Tommy gun, all machines. Yeah, hey, pull up on the side on them. Let the clip ride on them. Hey, fuck 12, open fire on them. Fuck 12, open up fire on them. Don't take in my chain, I'm with the gang. Hit you with rain, scattering showers, here come the rain. Ice at high sleeve, these niggas in pain.
Play with that pussy like peekaboo, 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 play with that money like peekaboo, play with these bitches like peekaboo, broke ass bitch ass nigga, I'm not finna play with you, that's what these rappers do.
Left wrist white, it's the paddock for lean. Bad white bitch with a fatty, you need. Smoking no cookies from granite trees. Pocket rocket, go gadget, go. I make a play, Madden, John. I know it was some speculation about who the one, but we invented the dabbing. Fuck it, we just let them have it. Drink up for niggas with static. I can do magic and make me a rabbit with using my carrots. Whoa. Gelato package, I'm drinking on activist expensive habits. Yellow bitch, Pikachu. Got my toe peeking at you. Look at you, peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Hey.
What would you rather? Would you rather?
That's supposed to be the intro?
Is that the intro?
Would you rather?
Boo.
Man, say work harder,
Would you
man.
rather?
Come on.
Look, man. Sound DNA is off today because he's making the goddamn
Wait,
drop.
was he supposed to make that intro too? I
No.
didn't like that.
No,
Oh,
this is
okay.
making the real
Oh,
drop.
okay.
This is a sub. Okay. But anyway, number one, okay, would you rather? Would you rather skydive with scuba gear into, like a body of water, or scuba dive
Scuba gear.
with skydiving gear?
I'm just so confused. Wait,
Scuba dive with skydiving gear.
Scuba gear or scuba dive?
He's basically asking, would you rather die?
Would you
falling,
rather
would
die
you rather
or die?
in the water? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
but
like
in
you're
the
a
water
sub-
you can swim.
No. I see. Look, I have to
Simple.
I have to craft the question better. I mean, like when you're in the scuba diving part, you're in a submarine and you let go and you have the scuba diving gear. So you're in a deep part of the ocean. When you're skydiving, you're at like what the appropriate amount, 20 feet out, like 20,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So you have scuba diving gear, so you can fall in the water, but you have scuba diving gear. Or you're in the bottom of the ocean with skydiving gear, so you can do the parachute, and you'll float up to the thing. So which one do you think that you'll survive?
Neither.
So you're asking
I
me
don't think
how
I'm
do
gonna
I
survive
want
either
to
one.
die?
Nah, I
Pretty
mean, it's
much.
like you have faith in yourself. You've seen the action movies.
Action
These people
movies.
survive these things.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You can breathe
So
for
will
10
I
minutes
rather
underwater.
drown and die
Or
slowly?
or die from internal
Or
injuries
die
from smashing
instantly.
on the water.
I would just rather just do the skydiving and just die instantly
No.
rather than have a slow,
I got you. Go ahead.
painful death.
Actually, I would rather do the parachuting because it is a known fact that if you're in salt water, you pass out before you die. So, I'll do that one.
Yeah, but you're still like choking.
No. You're gonna pass out.
suffocating
You're gonna
and
pass
stuff.
out. You won't feel it. You're gonna
See, look, I would do. See, like there's pros and cons to both. Okay, skydiving, you might like if you fall wrong. You cross your legs and you do the little prayer, hands crossed on your shoulders, and you just have the scuba gear and you just.
That only works in video games and cartoons.
And movies. And
Right.
those guys are trained professionals. So
They're
that
idiots.
means that my body in a fight or flight situation will become a professional and do that. So I will survive. Yeah, rather skydive with scuba gear. So what?
Put some cement bricks to
You're
your
gonna
leg, man.
smack the
That'll be even
ground
better.
and
No, I'm not gonna go into the ground. I'm going into a body of water.
That's just like
Yeah,
in concrete, man.
but you're just gonna break all your bones and stuff like that, cause like
If I
depending
break
how
all my
high-
bones, I could still live.
and then you're gonna
very-
skydive,
you're a
you
very
break all of your
optimistic
bones
man.
in the
I
water
like
and
that, bro.
drown slowly.
Why you guys trying
You're
to?
very optimistic,
Didn't you
man.
choose this
Very
thing? Why are you
optimistic.
trying to?
I did not
determine-
choose this. What are you talking about? This question?
No, you chose skydiving with scuba gear.
Yeah.
So
'cause
why are you
I-
trying to change my mind?
I'm not trying to let
I'm
you
going to
choose.
live,
I'm
Adrian. I'm
telling
sorry.
you what will happen if
Keyshawn.
you fall into the
She's
water.
just trying to collect that
I'm
insurance,
gonna live.
man. Don't worry about it. That's that insurance.
Okay.
She's trying to get that.
The second one, have the Benjamin Button disease or herpes.
Man, the Benjamin Button disease easily, bro.
Really?
Easy.
But like,
No. Benjamin Button disease.
Okay, I'm going to
Nothing else
debate
needs to-
it.
Nothing else needs to be said.
No, I'm just saying, but the Benjamin Button disease, you have a set time that you're gonna die.
I'm fine with that.
Like when you get to like the point of infancy, you're gonna die.
I'm okay with that, man.
Like there's no living to 110, man.
Hey, we all gotta
I
go.
mean, Benjamin Button.
Think about it.
I would do the Benjamin Button.
But like, you're not gonna be able to have sex until you're like 40.
Straight, man.
Nobody's gonna want to have sex with a 19-year-old old man. Are you going to be able to just keep whacking the weasel until you get?
There's love for
until
everybody.
your skin clears
Yeah, I
up.
said there's lotion out there for every kind, man.
Look, man, I could find somebody with herpes and have sex with them. I'm taking herpes.
That's disgusting, dog. I don't even want to talk no more.
Okay, Sean, what did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
was
said,
just,
keep your hands away from me.
yeah.
filthy.
I mean, hey, you're fine with herpes, so it's cool.
What are you talking about?
That's what you said. You would rather take
Which
herpes.
one do you pick, Benjamin Button or the herpes?
I just said Benjamin Button.
Oh, you
Look
got
at you.
Oh my gosh, that's too
We have
easy.
two guess. What?
She tried to ignore me the first time. Like saying here.
The Benjamin yeah.
I mean, Usher's living a good life with
Yeah.
herpes.
The Benjamin Button disease. Look. Anybody who's going to pose, anybody's going to pose questions.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna change my answer. I'll take the herpes.
Okay.
God,
Anybody who's going to pose
God,
questions
sick,
to
dude.
people in the room, please be on the mic.
Huh?
Please.
Oh, yeah, got you. Right.
Me and Sharif both said herpes.
Herpes for 10,000.
Because
please.
herpes is the best course of action.
Dang, so
damn
you the
that.
only.
Hey, I'm fine with that shit, man. I ain't.
Okay.
And then we'll rape you, and then you'll get herpes and the Benjamin.
My God,
Damn.
no.
EJ is going to rape Trill, and then he's going to he's going to have herpes. Well, yeah, there's no point in it. You can get herpes even when you get the Benjamin Button. Yeah, it's
Damn.
stupid.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Stupid.
man. Live in a bubble.
Hey, you better.
Okay. You either live in a bubble or you live your life, but at some point you're going to get buried alive.
Damn, that's deep right there.
You don't know when, but you're going to get buried alive.
So that shit can happen like what? As soon as I walk outside, the dude is just
Or you
grab
stay
me.
you stay in the safety of a bubble forever.
Will I still be able to? Will people still be able to visit me in the bubble? Will I still interact with the outside
That's all
world?
he cares about.
You're
Will
going to
people
have
be
to
able to
use the
visit?
bubble boy gloves.
The bubble boy gloves. Huh.
What was
Yeah,
the question?
probably
This
got
is a
bubble.
new question.
Yeah. A new question. All of them has been new questions.
Oh.
Where have you
It's,
been, huh?
Would you rather live in a bubble or, live in the real world, but at some point you're going to get buried alive?
Oh, ooh.
So it can happen
That's
while you
scary.
sleeping. You wake
gonna
wake
wake
up.
up-
You wake up trying to
like
raise your
Ryan
head.
Reynolds.
Like,
Hell no.
you
I
raise
would
your head
rather
up
live
and
in a bubble.
I'm
I
saying,
would.
like you could raise your head up
Just
and hit
think
that
about-
coffin, talking about what the hell
Wait,
is
so
this?
you're trying to decide whether or not that should be like easy right there?
I said the bubble.
Listen,
I said the
if
bubble.
you get buried alive, think about how long is it going to take you to die.
You're gonna have to
be
suffer
starving.
pain and agony.
And like, let's say
You're
like
gonna-
I
a bug
believe I
crawls
can-
on you,
I
you
believe
can't
I
do
can
nothing
make it.
about it.
You've been reading too many Batman comics, man.
I'm taking buried alive. It may because it may not happen for a while.
Okay.
Nah, it's happening as soon as we walk out this
You
door.
talk about
Yeah.
what?
It might happen when you like 92.
Yeah.
No,
That's
see,
horrible
y'all are
still.
having
That's a
y'all are
horrible
having too
death.
much faith in it. See, that's the thing. Y'all are having too much faith that it's gonna
You're-
happen
you're
later.
not having-
y'all,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
you
not
heard
having-
me. Y'all are
we
having too
talking
much
about,
faith that it's
like-
gonna happen later on down
Like
the
what
line.
type of buried alive? Like somebody like knocking you out, throwing you in
I
a
mean,
hole, and
you're,
then putting
you're gonna
dirt
wake
over
up
you?
and you're gonna be buried under 6 feet
Listen,
of dirt.
well, listen, or like somebody like puts you in a coffin, but you're alive, and then buries you.
Yes, that's buried alive.
I mean, cause you can get
What did
knocked
you think
out.
buried alive meant?
I mean, I already knew that, but I'm saying somebody could knock you out. No, listen, hold
You
on.
talking
Somebody,
about you wake.
yeah, shut up.
You talking about
Listen.
buried awake? You can wake up dead.
No, I was saying somebody could like knock you out and like throw you in a hole and just put dirt like over you. You know what I mean?
That's still
So-
buried alive. But you
Well,
probably,
listen,
there's
I'm
probably
saying
no
you have
chance
more
of
of a-
survival that way. You're gonna die.
No chance.
I was thinking maybe you could dig
Nah.
your way out or something.
Huh?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe you could dig your way out.
Yeah, you could.
You can't dig your way out in a coffin.
Yes, you can. You ain't see Kill Bill?
Yeah,
You said you can?
Look,
Look,
it's-
I don't
it's
even
been-
get why
it's been-
coffins are so thick. Man.
Look, let me tell you, it's been done before. Batman. He was in a
Bat-
straitjacket. He was
The
poisoned,
chick-
and he
Not-
was
not-
buried 6
come
feet
on.
deep.
The chick from Kill Bill did it.
These are movies.
Did Ryan Reynolds
We're
do it?
talking
in
about
the
real
Buried
life,
Alive
real
movie?
person,
damn it.
okay?
Did
Batman,
Ryan
real
Reynolds do it in the Buried Alive movie?
Yes. Huh?
Did Ryan Reynolds do it in the Buried Alive movie? I
It
ain't
was a
watching.
Buried Alive
But
movie
anyway,
with Ryan
okay, so like, okay, I choose Buried Alive. You said Bubble. You said Bubble.
Yeah, I say bubble. It's just too much work being buried alive. Bubble. I'm a bubble girl. Bubble in the bubble world.
We didn't come here for all
I'm in
that.
a plastic.
Cut that out.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
I don't know the other verse to it.
All right. This last one.
Second one, huh? You have much time, bro.
Face your biggest fear or trip and face plant in front of your coworker.
What?
Who came up with these?
Sound came up with these.
Sound
okay?
DNA. When I see you again.
What?
Win the lottery.
Fall in love or win the lottery? That's not a good one.
It's not a good
Listen. Cause that's
okay, fine. It's the last one. Skittles or M&M's?
Skittles or M&M's?
What about my question that I thought of earlier?
What was that?
No.
What was your question?
Okay.
Okay, no, that was the last one.
No.
Oh, no,
Ask
no,
it.
no, stop. Cut, no,
Ask
no,
it.
no,
Yeah.
no, go to something else.
No.
No, stop.
No.
I'm getting a no from you. Yeah. Okay.
You're taking too much
This
pleasure.
this is a good question right here because it really makes you think.
You're disgusting.
No,
This is
it
a
doesn't.
disgusting
doesn't.
question. Would you rather eat poop or drink pee from a female who has a UTI infection?
What?
You sick
What is wrong with you?
bastard. What's wrong with you?
Answer it.
Why are you so disgusted? There
take
can be
pride in
intricate would you rathers without being disgusted. I just proved that.
Listen, this question keeps you on the toes.
Huh?
Come on, this question keeps you on your toes.
I mean, I'm not eating. I'm sorry, I'm not eating feces. I'm sorry.
So
It's like-
you'll drink a UTI infection.
I mean, does that stink? I don't know. Like, it's like you
Talking about-
ladies, let me know. I'll probably go with the UTI. Seeing as when I was little, my older sister made me believe that drinking pee was healthy, so I did that before.
You monster.
You told,
Yo,
you
look,
told, she told my brother, who told me. So that's kind of how that happened.
Did you drink pee?
Whatever, I drunk it. Okay.
Oh crap!
So
I drunk mine.
Disgusting.
see, look.
So he's a pro at this already.
No.
Actually, that's pee in the bottle right now.
Then said, okay. Then said, let's run that back. What?
What?
It was her.
Rewind.
What?
She did.
So EJ,
it was
said
EJ.
drinking pee is healthy for you?
EJ actually said drinking pee is healthy.
Oh my
Look,
god!
Anybody who got older siblings know that you're gonna go through this from time to time.
I don't
Okay,
know.
look, I'll
no.
take my licks.
I've never told my brothers
Well,
drinking
obviously,
I think
your older
the-
siblings didn't love you as much.
The
pee.
closest
Did you ever
line
drink pee, Sharif? No.
Or they didn't hate you as much. I don't know what the reason is. But yes, I chose mine. Zach, you chose.
But which one? The UTI,
True.
UTI and the
Yeah.
pee thing?
Yeah.
Easy. I'm gonna kill myself.
You can't kill yourself.
You can't
So
kill
would you
yourself.
rather? What are
This
you
is free
talking
will.
about?
But look, if
Do
it
what the
makes
hell
it
I
better,
want.
if it
No.
makes it better, like you don't have to like eat it from the toilet or drink
Look,
from the
no,
listen,
look, no,
what
no,
if
no,
they,
no.
like,
Look,
put it
I'm
on
gonna stop.
the
Let me
dish
stop you
and
right
the-
there. Let me
you
stop
know,
you
Put
right
it
there.
on it.
Let me
presented.
stop you right there, okay? There's gonna be none of that going on, all right?
Like, you know, they
Trill,
put the
Trill.
pee in the
You gotta make a decision, okay?
I hate y'all. It's the UTI, all right? Y'all happy? Is
Yeah.
that what y'all want to hear?
Okay, one more question, a follow up. Would you drink it? Oh no, I
just
just
said the
would you
UTI,
drink it from
No,
the
you gotta
toilet
answer
or-
before you answer. Before you ask me more questions.
Okay, fine.
This is the last question anyway.
I would not want my breath to stink, so.
It's gonna stink either way, so
Do UT and I stink? Nobody answered my question.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, depending on how
See
bad it is, it can stink. I would drink the UTI and
This
then I
is
would throw
disgusting,
up.
Keyshawn. Are you proud of yourself?
I don't.
Okay,
even
follow
look
up
at you.
question.
What?
Would you drink it from the toilet?
No. Okay.
Alright.
This has been Would You Rather.
I didn't get to finish it.
This has been Would You Rather.
I wanted to ask
We're
it.
coming right
I
back.
had a good follow-up
We're coming
question.
right back with Sexy Stereo on Hip Hop and Next.
Oh my God.
This is Dose of Dopeness.
I
IBNX
actually
will
had
be
a good
right back.
follow-up question, guys.
fresh out boost. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise. Doing shit you don't even see him move. Ride with me, boss. I got a hard head, but her ass off. She want the last name with the ring on it. Cause I pulled out $1 million cash, told her plank on it. Now you want to just pop bubbly in the cooler.
Let's talk about sex, baby. I don't think we should talk about this. Come on, why not? People might misunderstand what we're trying to say, you know?
Problem. I'm gonna have sex with you right now over the radio.
How are we gonna do that?
And we are back with another segment of Sex to Your Stereo.
Yeah, you gotta put on your sexy voice.
Sex to Your Stereo, you know.
Oh, that's actually cute. Ooh, say it again.
No. But
God,
anyway,
it's with the eardrums,
but no, we was actually having a very interesting conversation during break about threesomes and people getting invited, and like, you know, a woman getting invited to a threesome by somebody who's already, you know, a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, there's a story of a woman getting invited to a threesome and actually getting pregnant by the male end.
Who else did
Now,
she get pregnant by?
the woman.
Yeah, she got pregnant by the woman.
And now the couple wants her to get an abortion, but she's keeping the baby. So this is kind of like, you know, weird for our little sexy stereo things, usually more centered towards the act of sex.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just too good to pass up. So like, put yourself in this person. So we'll put ourselves in this guy's shoes. And you put yourself in, like, you know, you can do too.
It's not even a guy. It's like they're married.
Okay,
like,
yeah. But like, I want you to speak for like the married woman and then a woman who, you know, the threesome woman. So like, what?
It's a lot of pressure, guys.
The third woman, the third leg.
Well, right? Like, okay. As far as like the married woman goes, I mean, I can understand why she was not even the married woman. I would say like the couple. I can understand why they would want this, you know, third woman. Oh, you want me to actually speak like I'm?
Yeah. State your name.
My name is Cleopatra.
Okay. Get to the explanations.
Okay. So, you know, the reason why I want this female to get an abortion is because, I don't want anybody to know that I've been having threesomes. They're going to ask where this secret baby came from.
But you invited her in your house, and you actually let your husband, Bear, hit it raw, basically, yeah. You let your husband hit it raw and finish inside her. Why would you not let your husband finish inside you?
You don't know if he didn't finish inside me.
Obviously, he didn't.
We're both, I'm just, I was just, lucky. I didn't get pregnant.
We're lucky.
I guess.
Lucky.
I don't know.
That's terrible.
Listen, I just wouldn't want anybody to know that we're having threesomes. That's very embarrassing. And not only that, we have. I mean, I'm just that could be one of the reasons
I'm never gonna
why.
have a threesome because she thinks they're embarrassing.
Look.
Get out.
Listen, guys. I'm speaking as a woman. Maybe they are embarrassed to have. You don't know if they live like a double life. What do
you mean a double life?
I mean, meaning they could be like
Smith.
Listen, they could be to everybody else, be a totally different way. But behind closed doors, they're really into some freaky things, and that other person.
Not freaky.
Listen, I'm just saying you don't know how their persona or whatever that they're putting on in front of everybody else. So having this part of their life exposed could be scary. So that could be one of the reasons why they want her to get an abortion. Let's say they have kids. Hold on, if they have kids, this married couple have kids too, then they're gonna have to explain to their kids, why they have a little brother or a stepbrother or stepsister on the way. So,
Then he should be the lesson of practicing safe sex, even while in threesomes.
Yeah.
So speak as the lady.
Okay, so
lady.
I don't believe in abortions.
Okay.
And, I've been having trouble, getting pregnant, and this is a miracle.
Why are you speaking actually as the lady? I just need you to put yourself in her shoes.
And let me see, is there any other reason? Nah, I don't have kids, and I want one, and this will be my first baby. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Exactly. Okay, you have a threesome. You finish inside third lady, and she gets pregnant. What you doing?
Man, I'm yeah, that happened. So, are you gonna keep the baby? What's going on?
She's keeping the baby.
Why would you do this to us? Why? I gave you the best time of your life, and you're gonna do this to me, to us?
Best time? It's not even in the top 10, buddy.
Look.
Hey, man.
Pause.
So, wait, hold on. This couple and this woman, they've been doing this, a lot, right? No? EJ's in the house.
EJ's in the house.
The lady had been trying to get in contact with the couple after the threesome had happened, and the couple was ignoring her because they thought that she just wanted more.
Talking about, oh yeah, we were the best.
Homie talking about, she couldn't get
we put it down.
I knew it. Can't keep them off us.
Right?
That's why we need to switch.
But for them, it was a one and done type of thing. It was just this night. I'm done with you or whatever. So So that's how it ended up coming out, because she had to go through other avenues to get them or whatever, just to tell them I'm pregnant and I'm having.
Why don't you just roll up at their house? Well,
maybe they did it in a hotel. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the couple did not have kids.
Oh,
so this was his first child, and this was her first child too. So
I know what it was.
Damn,
that's a horrible.
That child support thing.
Yeah.
It could be that. It could be the wife is like, this is not how your first child is going to be born.
You got that would definitely hurt the wife.
Yeah, it's like,
damn.
Well, damn it, they should have thought about that.
Oh, that does suck. Yeah, wow. Because she's like, I'm not having your baby. This chick is.
Look, man.
I wonder how that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be that mad. I'll probably be mad. I'll probably put on the facade that I'm mad. Y'all. But if she's having if she's having a son, I'm like, look, okay, everything's cool as long as you give me my last name. Because there's only 3 Hicks men in my family, and one of them is my dad. So I need to procreate.
So look, I'm the woman. I'm the woman who's pregnant. Anyways, look.
No.
We're getting back to this discussion. So I'm the woman who's pregnant, right? Okay, it's like, oh, so everything is cool if I give my son, your last name. Well, I'm not. Then what you gonna do?
Pushing you down the stairs.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
No, that's fine. There's a pillow down there.
One pillow.
So what? You're just gonna push me down the stairs and
hope you land on
gonna...
that one pillow that's spotted right down there. The stairs.
And if I do,
huh?
And
I mean,
he'll push you again.
Like, no, honestly, I'm not gonna force like I ain't gonna force nobody to do what I want. Be like, come on, like please. So
you're gonna.
I mean, like, come on. I gave you the best night of your life. It was top 10.
Yeah. It wasn't the best night. I've had. Oh, never mind.
What?
Nah, I was like, if I was a woman, it'd be like, I've had better. It wasn't the best night.
But yeah, it's like, look, anybody put in this position, like, I don't even like there is no right way to handle this. I mean, like, if she doesn't want to have, like, if she doesn't want an abortion, you gotta deal with it. And it's just like the only way you're going to probably be able to deal with it is, like anybody has ever dealt with having a stepchild.
And I think that since she's going to have this baby, and they've already had threesomes.
Might as well just include her.
Exactly.
Just like, well,
y'all both got a girlfriend now.
That's crazy.
Yo, actually,
that's gonna be so many issues.
I'm speaking as a guy, but that would be amazing. But actually, also be terrible because
you had two girlfriends.
Yes, and that is terrible, especially if they
take
know
me
each
out to dinner. Take me out.
Take
to
yourselves
dinner.
out to
Take
dinner.
me out to dinner.
That is says girls'
Man,
night.
think about that wallet.
But yeah.
Think about the problems that might
But
cause.
but as a guy, like, how would you even, I know, like, EJ's a girl, so if she, like, even proposed that, I'm pretty sure the guy would be like, yo, yeah, like, if Brian was like, he was like, yeah, sure, like, if you want to, but, like, as a guy, like, how would you even go around to propose, like, hey, like, we liked her once, like, now she's part of the family, she's pregnant, hey,
I bet there's so many arguments
polygamy
right
thing.
now. And think about it, when that girl has the baby, I bet like the wife is gonna be like super jealous, maybe
like,
of the
still
child.
effing her like that, yeah, because he's like, man, I gotta go see my son.
Yeah, the husband's gonna have to pay more attention to her, maybe spend more time with her. That's
like
gonna be horrible.
Boy.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Ooh, what if that was their first time having a threesome too?
I mean, like, look, what I like how I will remedy the situation would, like, like in my perfect world, I'm well off. So I just quickly try to, make my wife pregnant as fast as possible.
Of course, that's how you solve it.
Yeah,
and you'll have ghetto twins. What does that prove, though?
It's not ghetto twins; they're Irish twins.
It's ghetto twins too.
It's
ghetto twins.
Ghetto. Yeah.
Oh, what does that prove though? It means it at least make them both feel wanted, because I have to split my time between both. Look, okay, I'm not a good person. I'm not a good decision maker when my back's against the wall. Obviously,
he's in a
so
corner.
Obviously,
I'll make both of them pregnant.
Obviously, I made a mistake, but hey, I already did it. So now I got hopefully 2 sons.
So you can't go.
I bet they'll never have a threesome
plan.
again. But they'll never have a threesome again.
Why?
Yes, like, because look at what happened after the fact.
I don't think so. I think if we had a threesome before, circumstances can be met for us to have a threesome again.
Don't come inside someone.
I mean, I can wear a rubber.
Okay.
Man, we need sound, man. We need more testosterone. This man Trill is not cutting it.
I'm not ignorant like that, man. You want
to say some off the wall stuff.
Michael Jackson is white.
Tell me, we need somebody who doesn't have any sense.
I'm saying you want somebody ignorant. I'm not gonna go that ignorant for you.
No, I'm not doing that for you, man.
I'm not your puppet. I'm not gonna dance for you, man.
Well, yeah, we're coming around about that time. Anybody got final thoughts on this?
Do we ever have final thoughts on Sex 3 is stereo?
No, but hey, I mean, like now.
Okay.
Final thoughts.
Practice safe threesomes.
Practice safe threesomes. Look,
What
man.
did you say?
Don't get a chick pregnant in a threesome.
Come in her mouth, not in her.
I was gonna say that. Oh, man.
That's why we brother and sister.
Come on. Well, now I gotta change it up. Okay.
Like, come in her ear
Look.
instead of in her nasty
Okay.
Come in her ear.
Even though you see her running in and out of your house, there's no way that she can have a baby out of her mouth. All right.
Hey.
And that's how we're gonna leave it off. You know, anybody want to see the social medias before we get out of here?
You can find me at It's Kayshawn everywhere. Trill?
You find me at Trill Savion.
Yes, I was looking at you for a minute.
Oh, my
Looking
fault.
left and right.
I was looking down. My fault. You find me at Trill Savion on Instagram.
You looking dead in the eye. Stop lying. Anyway,
Forget
this
you.
is you can find me at _slacker. Sound DNA. You can find him at Sound DNA with 1 D. So that's the D for sound and the D for DNA. I don't know why he doesn't make
Sound
that distinction.
the
And you can find us at Also Dopeness Radio. And you can find our station at IBNX Radio and IBNX Media. And that is all. Wait, EJ _X. I'm sorry. Yeah, and that is all.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's
Na
Pieces.
na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na 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 na.
We're leaving now.
Na na.
Oh my God.
Sing it, baby. Stop cutting. Thank you for listening.
It's dose of dopeness, nigga.
IBNX Radio.